Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
Broadcasting live from a bunker somewhere in the California desert, this is WWE Talk with your hosts, the Big Cali Kid, Sean B, and the Big Bad Bear, Nick Solomon.
Yes, sir, that's right. You just tuned in to the WWE Talk with the Big Bad Boo Bear, the Big Cali Kid Sean B, and hopefully later on B Swoop. They're going to be coming up a little bit later. We don't have them in the studio right now. So Lyndall is here in the chat room. Good to see you there, Lyndall. Thank you for tuning in. All ready to keep it locked in live with the Big Bad Boo Bear. We're going to get a few songs up just to start us off because they have been just getting some great hits here on Exit 92. And because I love them, we got a couple songs coming, about 3 or 4 breaks. They're coming on the show next week. The Black Cadillac Kings. Give them some love. Check them out on Facebook and YouTube. These guys are absolutely badass. That's all there is to it. It's just all there is to it. Just badass. So here they are, the Black Cadillac Kings, with "Love My Hot Rod," because they're awesome. Yeah.
Loves my hot rod. Baby loves to go fast. Baby loves my hot rod. Make it love, make it last. Baby lives at the speedway. She lives for a rush. Baby burns up the freeway. She'll leave you in the dust. Rev that motor, baby, give me some more. Yeah, pedal to the metal with the bomb of floor. To be out. She lives with the speed. She gets your pink slips out. She'll race you for some weed. Baby loves to burn rubber. She hell on wheels. She's a drag strip lover. Hell in high heels. Drifting that corner, baby, working some more. Yeah, pedal to the metal in the ball of blood. Tracks
That was Baby Loves My Hot Rod from the great Black Cadillac Kings. And now we got some AM Taxi with Fed Up. Keep it locked in live here. We got a few more songs up before we get live.
Nikki had the wildest of hearts, and a story that'll tear you apart. She's got her father's eyes and his credit card. Nikki had the wildest of hearts. Living in the town was a drag. The more you shook, the more you sank. She said when man's while sleeping body bags. Living in the town was a drag. There was trouble ready to begin. Pressure rising up again. It was a bad idea at an ATM. Trouble ready to begin. We climbed to the roof to watch the drag race sunset beneath the power lines. Cars versus dust tonight before the vampires come alive. And she's screaming, wake up! Is anyone else getting fed up? Holding out for the wishing well to pull us from the wreck. Stand up, we won't be the faded ones. No silhouette, is anyone else getting sick? Tossing ready to ignite. Out on a time-bomb summer night. We were hooked by then to the other side, waiting to ignite. There was trouble ready to begin. We were radiating heat again. There were some bad ideas at the ATM. There's no chance for recovering. She's screaming, wake up! Is anyone else getting fed up? Holding out for the wishing well to pull us from the wreck. Stand up, we'll be the faded ones. Another silhouette, is anyone else getting sick? We were raised in the good old ways on the newest lies. Fast talked, cable boxed, fossilized. In the cold nights like this, there's not a pulse in this ghost town. Now the powerhouse burned up, and the dropping got closed down. We climbed to the roof to watch the drag race sunset beneath the power lines. It's caught first dust tonight before the vampires come alive. We climbed to the roof to watch the drag race sunset beneath the power lines. It's caught first dust tonight before the vampires come alive. And she's screaming, wake up! Is anyone else getting fed up? Holding out for the wishing well to pull us from the wreck. Stand up, we won't be the faded ones. Another silhouette, is anyone else getting sick? Hey!
Yes, sir. That was AM Taxi, Fed Up. Here comes Tequila and Whiskey by David Recute. You know what? I can't even pronounce it. It's not important. We got this song and then another song, and then we will be back live. Me and Sean are on. Sean's on the line right now. Sean, if you want to say hello.
We back.
All right. We will see you guys later on.
Whiskey never set me free. Cost me my house, my home, my wife, she's gone. Ain't got no license, no chance of driving. My liver is shot, my health is not what it used to be. But I keep running back to you, 'cause you're the only thing that makes sense to me. Tequila and whiskey cures my blues. go from 4, then push back more to the early start, then a liquid lunch, then a bottle at night. Keep the dark away from me. Then I lost my job and I ended up on the welfare line. Didn't get me dry, couldn't pay my bills. The landlord, he had enough of me. But I keep running back to you, 'cause you're the only thing that makes sense to me. Tequila and whiskey cures my blues. Then I found some friends who shared my ends, and we drank together in all the weather. And one by one, they came undone and they fell away. Till late one night when the cold wind bites, I drank my last and I said goodbye. My body gone, my soul alone in a pauper's grave. But I keep running back to you, 'cause you're the only thing that makes sense to me. Killer and whiskey cures my blues. Killer and whiskey cures my blues.
Yes, sir, that was Tequila and Whiskey from Dave Riccuti and Omega X11 XII Boar with Trainwreck. We will be live, me and Sean B, after this track. So keep it locked in live here on the WWE Talk simulcast. Bear.
Take the ground road.
And we are live. I don't know what the hell he was just trying to do there. Please don't ever try and do that again. So yes, we are live here on Exit 92 Radio. The first time that WWE Talk has been live.
Don't clean out your ear pussies. You are not tripping. We are coming in your ears right now.
Yes, we are. After months upon months of trying to get, Sean in the same room as me to do the fucking show, finally.
Well, you see, if you didn't try to grab my ass every time I walked into a room, then no, I want to. This isn't an office setup. If you can't deal with the sexual harassment, then get out of the kitchen. We need to have an Exit 92 sexual harassment roundtable.
Fuck that. Only pussies do that. Alright. We got B-Swab coming in here a little bit later. I see we got some people in the chatty already. I already see Shadow Live. JP Zammit. JP's been waiting for an Exit 92 WWE Talk. He's been waiting to tune in. Chad. Old Chadwick. Chaddison. Yes, Chad.
Do we got that little bitchy ass bitch waffle in the chatty yet?
You mean
God, I hope and pray to the wrestling gods, freaking summoning the ghost of Benoit to freaking do some damage here. Freaking, I hope this little asshat freaking comes in here tonight, just so I can embarrass him and make him cry live on air.
Chatty McChatterson. Oh, man. It's your best friend, Sean. He's your best friend. And Chad says, what's up?
No. See, I can deal with a lot of stupid, but this dude took stupid to a whole new fucking planet. And guess what? He's a Roman Reigns fan. Who would have knew?
You're a Roman Reigns fan.
No, the Roman Reigns fan just...
hell, you changed your name to Shane Reigns.
Dude, we're not... We already talked about it. We are not starting this.
Wait, I don't think Chad knows about Shane Reigns yet.
No,
we're not talking...
No, we're not. We're not talking about this.
I think I should.
There's nothing to talk about.
I think I should. Yeah. Chad, do you want to know about Shane Reigns?
No one wants to know about this freaking Shane Reigns bullshit. It's blasphemy, and it don't need to be spread. This is communist propaganda.
I feel like this should be spread though.
It shouldn't. It should not.
And Chad says he wants to know. Chad says he
Chad,
wants
you're
to know.
a goddamn liar. You don't want to know this.
Chad, well, what happened was, what happened was, all I know is that...
Do you even know the full story?
Not really. I just know B-Sav told me that, one day you guys were talking, and you said something. You were talking about the time you got on here and did that Roman Reigns promo. You said you're not the guy. You're not a good guy. You're not a bad guy, but you are the guy.
No.
You know how big a fan you are.
That's where B-Sav got everything twisted. All I said was I'm not a good guy and I'm not a bad guy, and then B-Sav took it as I was cutting this whoever this person you keep speaking of.
Shane Reigns.
Yeah, he assumed I was cutting this person's promo.
Well,
See,
Chad,
I'm not even going to say his name anymore. This wrestler does not exist anymore.
Chad, if you could just do me a favor every time you see him, just call him Shane Reigns. Every time you see him.
No, see, the real story here is, as many of you probably know, me and B-Sav, oh shit, real quick, big shout out to my boy Subron, Kyle Bradford. Welcome to the chat, bro.
Shout out to the guy's name that I cannot pronounce.
So, anywho, back to the story here. As you guys know, me and B-Sav worked together. He was my boss. But there's this little trick on his team. Like the first day she met me, she looks at me and B-Sav's like, "Yeah, this is my boy Happy. He's a team lead." And she's like, "Your desk is gonna be my desk. Like straight up, I'm coming for you." And like I was like, "Bring it." So out of nowhere, she decides to start calling me Shane instead of. So every time she would call me Shane, I would ignore her. And B-Sav seen that this was getting under my skin. So it didn't help that one night he assumed I was cutting this person's promo, which I was not.
Roman Reigns' promo?
He just added, "Oh, hey, you don't like being called Shane. Freaking, you hate this wrestler that no longer exists.
He does exist.
And we're going to start calling you Shane Reigns." That's the origin. But no.
Everybody else is saying Shane in the chat room there. You know, they're saying Shane Reigns. And, I mean, it's not our fault that you're a big Roman Reigns fan. We get it. And your name is Shane Reigns.
Whoever this Shadow Life is, welcome to the chat. Seriously, how are you gonna come in and shit talk? Fuck you. Fuck all you guys. I quit.
Oh, you fucking quitter. Stop being a Shane Reigns.
But you know what? You can call me Shane Reigns. At least I know I do not book the most horrible fucking matches of all time.
I would,
Mr. Swallowman.
I would rather be a terrible booker than a Shane Reigns.
Whatever. How about you go join your buddy Captain Anderson in the NutriBullet Club?
Hey, you know what? It's not my fault that it's 10 times better than being Shane Reigns.
Captain Anderson of the NutriBullet Club, here to save the day from the evil Juan Cena.
You
But
can call her
anywho,
KO. You know, she's gonna take your spot like Seth.
damn, B-Sav's gonna I'm gonna come in, he's gonna like pedigree me, and he's gonna be like, "She's the new champion."
Yeah, probably. Boom! Sexual harassment knockout. Anyways, we're going down a rabbit hole in Shane Reigns' private life. Let's get on track here.
We got
nope, no peanut butter M&Ms. Damn. All right. One of the biggest stories that I definitely wanted to cover tonight, since we haven't been on.
Oh my God, is this Jay?
Yeah, I think it is Jay.
Of course it had to be. I knew once he started talking about my picks killing people or being the causes of some tragedy that it had to be Jay.
I'm sorry, but the ape thing is not a tragedy. He's a fucking gorilla.
Hey, don't fuck with Harambe.
Fuck Harambe. Okay? Fuck Harambe. I'm tired of hearing about it.
We need a moment of silence for Harambe.
Boo! There's your moment of silence for Harambe. Harambe. Fuck Harambe. I should have put that in the chat and in the hashtags. Fuck Harambe.
Hashtag still would have been a better champion than Zack Ryder.
Oh my God. Hashtag, we still talk about the Bray Wyatt thing. Even at my work, I tell people about it all the time. I have a new manager who's a wrestling fan, and I told him about what you said about Bray Wyatt being the greatest talker of all time. And he's like, "Does this guy work here or something? Can I find him to?"
I did not say of all time.
No, bullshit. That was
I
top
said
10.
The greatest talker of this generation.
He's not even the greatest
Bray
talker
Wyatt.
of this generation.
Yes, he is.
No.
You give that man a mic, and he's gonna spit gold every fucking
I'm about to
time.
spit gold on your
just
fucking
like,
face.
just like Paul Heyman.
You're a retard. You're a Harambe loving fucking moron.
Hashtag dicks out for Harambe. Damn.
Alberto left to go find Harambe.
Right. He's on the never-ending quest.
Oh my God.
He's gonna partner up with Steve Irwin.
Oh, that's terrible. All right. Anyway, so one of the biggest stories I want to talk about was the fact that TNA was made an offer by old Vinnie Mac
For a measly $7 million.
but just for their videotape library. See,
that's. Hold on, I'll let you continue before I weigh in on
he
this.
just wanted the library. He doesn't want the company. He just wants to take their library, which makes no sense to me. And honestly, I don't even know how that would work, anyways. Because if he has to, go ahead.
I was gonna say, buy the whole company. You're gonna get the library and all that with it.
But I mean, honestly, what's good? What good is going to come out of buying TNA for them? You get a few dream matches out of it. It lasts for 6 months. No one invents all the stuff we would want him to do with that angle. He's just gonna run into the fucking ground on purpose.
Oh, definitely, to me, when I first heard about it, the very first thing I thought of is, holy shit, they're bringing back an invasion angle. And I can see that happening. We saw Triple H, and we're going to get into this here very soon about some of the shit that's been going on Raw the last couple weeks. But we've seen Triple H pop up out of the woodworks. Stephanie and Foley both looked pretty pissed off at the situation. So with WWE now stepping up, making this move on TNA, I was like, oh shit, maybe Trips is going to pull an invasion angle, take over TNA, where you got all these old school cats, and pull an invasion angle. And then, of course, once that angle's played off, boom, you're going to run it into the ground like you did ECW.
Well, what sucks is what they could do with stuff like that is insane. What they could do with things like TNA, the potential, is out there.
I think personally it'd be awesome if they were able to buy TNA and kept it its own promotion.
I keep hearing like a cat or a baby or a dog or a cat baby dog or a man bear pig in the background.
That's Man Bear Pig.
Okay, Man Bear Pig. Just wanted to know. Anyways, no, like the potential to have TNA as their tape library is really cool because that would be awesome. But I don't know if you heard about this part. Vinnie Mac has been turned down by TNA.
I did hear about that. I was just about to bring that up. So, I heard. I think it's the lead singer for Smashing Pumpkins or something.
Actually, he's been on them. Billy Corgan. He's had his. I think he is like right there at almost majority owner, where Dixie and Panda Energy still have about 75% of the stocks in TNA. He owns the rest, but he has like a big majority say over a lot of stuff somehow. I'm not really sure.
Are we broadcasting on the Sean B network too?
No, I can't do it through Spreaker. Through the Spreaker app. I have to use Spreaker app to have you on.
All right, no worries.
So you have to go through and rebroadcast it afterwards.
No worries.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, I heard he's looking like the biggest player to take over. There is also another unknown source that's putting a pretty sizable bid as well. Do you think that since being turned down, they might step up the offer and try to buy just the whole company? Because
I think maybe. I know that another thing. There's a few things surrounding this that seem fishy. I mean, Vince wants to buy it. See, a lot of people think that Vince owns it anyways. They think this is all for publicity. They're making an angle. They're starting the foundation of an angle. So I mean, maybe he does own it already, and he's just trying to make it look good. Who knows? I mean, honestly, with the part about there being an unknown, a benefactor, unknown person wanting to buy the company, that kind of makes me think that it is already bought and paid for, and that they're putting this out as fake, to throw people off the trail, and then they're going to have, Shane or Stephanie or Trips show up out of nowhere with all this money buying TNA. Kind of throw us a swerve, which would be interesting. You know? Which would be interesting. So, I mean, we'll have to see. And then, you know, there is the genuine angle of the fact that maybe he doesn't own them and maybe he just wants the videotape library. I would have to say that's ridiculous. I would just buy the whole thing and be done with it. I mean, you pay another $1 million and you get it? You know what I mean? You can't be any more than 8. I wouldn't pay no more than $8 million for fucking TNA. Come on, they suck.
And Vince said that from everything I was reading that he wasn't going to offer any more for TNA than he did for ECW back in the day, or WCW. Sorry,
wasn't very
which
much.
I believe it was $7 million. So, we'll have to see how it goes, man. I could see Vince getting the hair up his ass. Nobody tells me no, damn it. Rah, 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 rah. And
Well, Jay seems to think the reason they're only interested in the video library is so they can take some notes from a real wrestling company.
Okay.
I mean, it's the truth. You know.
Dude, 5-6 years ago, I would have been behind that statement 100%. Before Dixie Carter ran TNA into the side of the World Trade Center. But, you know, now TNA's a fucking joke. The only thing legit right now, or even somewhat interesting, in TNA is this broken Matt Hardy angle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I gotta say, it's grown on me. At first I was like, what? I was like, what the hell is this shit? But, you know, the more I've read about it, seen some of the stuff going on, it's a good angle, man. And rumor mill is also that WWE's trying to get Broken Matt because his contract with Team Gay is coming up pretty soon. So
I don't know why they want Matt back. They got rid of him a long time ago because you know what? He sucks.
They want Broken Matt. They don't want Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy sucks. I agree. They want Broken Matt. Broken Matt.
Broken Matt. Fixed
is
Matt,
going.
Taped Matt. Stapled Matt back together. Still fucking sucks.
He's Broken Matt's putting firecrackers on Tommy Dreamer in the middle of a bingo hall. Broken Matt is freaking going ham on people. Freaking. I like the angle, man. I like it.
Yeah, sure, yeah. They suck. Look, all right, Jeff is still okay. He's gotten worse. I mean, he can't taste fucking clean to save his life, but you know, but Matt still sucks. Matt still sucks. Like, he sucks. Like, there is no, like, special asterisk, oh, he was good from this year. No. He sucks, and he will continue to suck. And if they bring him back to WWE, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be a gigantic waste of time. Gigantic waste of time that we all could be doing something better, like jacking off, or, you know, watching Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior WrestleMania 6. We could be doing all kinds of things to make our day. We could be going over and helping children pump water from the ground in the middle of Africa, and that would be more productive than watching a Matt Hardy match.
Damn.
Bringing Harambe back to life would be more productive. And I hate Harambe with a passion of a million suns. Having Harambe fight in the WWE against Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship would be more interesting to watch than a match between Matt Hardy and Savio Vega.
Oh my god, dude. What's with you and freaking this gorilla, man?
I hate Harambe. I don't know what it is. I just hate him.
What did he do to you, dog?
He touched me.
Did he? Was it you that got attacked in that cage?
Shut up! Oh my god, the Kyle keeps saying the fighting chance Harambe didn't get. Harambe sucks,
Right.
man.
Harambe 2016.
Fuck Harambe. Fuck Harambe. Fuck Harambe.
Quick shout out to JP Zammit.
Yeah, JP Zimmer. But, you know,
Posted a
Vince
few
is-
minutes ago. We didn't acknowledge it, so I wanted to get it out there.
Oh, okay. But yeah, remember, by the way, guys, all you listening, remember to share this on your Facebook pages, share it all around the interwebs. We're trying to get some stuff started on YouTube as well, so when we get that going a little better, we'll start tagging that in these and links and shit like that. Just keep it locked in and keep tuning in and keep sharing. But anyways, so they want Matt, just Matt back over, or?
From everything I've read, they're interested in Broken Matt. I haven't seen anything about, Decay Jeff Hardy or whatever he's going by now. But we'll have to see, man. Freaking, sorry, Chad put in the chatty there. Share him like his ex.
Yeah, share us like Chad's ex.
Pass it around to all the homies and their homies.
And the homies. Until,
right.
You're sharing us to people that you've never even met before.
Spread it like Eva Marie's legs to everyone.
Spread it like the brain matter from Harambe on the back of the cave.
Damn. Normally we have like 20 Chris Benoit jokes by now, but freaking, I guess tonight's the night of 1,000 Harambe jokes. And speaking of that freaking gash, Eva Marie, have you seen she has done away with the all red everything she posted on her Twitter account with black hair?
See, I haven't seen. Do you know why I haven't seen, Sean? Do you
Because
want to know
no
why?
one gives a shit
No one
about
cares.
Eva Marie.
No, nobody. I didn't even know she was still alive.
See, I try not to care, but then freaking dumbasses like this Danny guy have to post it on my social media. So honestly,
Yeah.
I hope after this 30 days they put her in a match against Seth Rollins and he ends her career too.
Oh, she was a part of the wellness policies, huh? Wellness policies, huh?
Yeah, there was a.
Because
They had
we
to try.
weren't on before that, or during that whole thing. There was like 8 or 9 in 1 week.
Yeah, there was a
Nothing but wellness
trifecta.
policies.
Well, last time I was on right there in the beginning when I was on by myself, and then I believe it was you who showed up, and then Dino Mac was there, and then B. But I talked about it a little bit then, but yeah, Eva Marie got slapped with a 30. Old Del Quiro got hit with a 30.
But he left. He went and just
Yep.
fucking left.
He said,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Right. "Screw you guys, I'm going home." And old Del Rio's fuck toy page got suspended as well, but apparently she said that she did not fail the drug test, that the reason she got suspended was because she was late to take the test or didn't get to take it.
You think it's true?
I don't see why they would say that she failed it if I mean, I could see them, oh, we're going to suspend her for not taking it, not that you failed it, unless not showing up counts as a fail.
And, Paige's boyfriend, left the WWE soon after.
Yep. And there was talks of her leaving as well, but she is under contract until 2019. I heard she was going to go the CM Punk route with it and lawyer up, but as of right now, apparently she is going to be staying. So we'll have to see, because I would hate to see Paige leave. I'm a huge fan, as you know. I'm still trying to get over. I'm trying to get over the fact that she sullied herself and freaking got dicked down by that fucking piece of shit Del Rio. But
and Harambe.
Yeah, we can work past that. We can work past that.
Yeah, can you work past that? Thinking about him just dicking her down like every night.
So you're not helping it. You're not helping anything.
Just pale legs in the air, her yelling out, "You're so naughty!" British accent,
hitting that scream.
They're right under the wall. Donald Trump is standing there with an American flag.
He's all trying. We will build a wall around her vagina.
Yeah. Yeah. Paige, honestly, though, has kind of gotten shitty, though.
And I don't necessarily say that she got shitty. She's gotten the old golden shovel. Now, her talent is still the same to me. She's a badass wrestler. She should easily be fucking in the title picture with Sasha, with fucking Charlotte and them. But the golden shovel's a powerful tool.
Well, I used to really like Paige. What?
I was say one does not simply bounce back from the golden shovel.
I mean, that's true, but some of it's her own fault. Like, her character has just gone stale. And she's not doing too much to help the situation. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Paige anymore. I used to, on my game here, I'm actually watching Roman Reigns versus a stunning Steve Austin. At the moment, I'm fully loaded. But, whenever the chick matches would come up, I wouldn't play them unless Paige was involved. And then now I don't even play the Paige ones because I don't know, I just don't like her anymore. Like, she was kind of like that phase you go through in high school with the earring in your ear, or that phase you go through when you're a big fan of gorillas who get shot after they try to kill people. You know what I mean? Like, you glorify, criminal. You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, it's a phase, and I think America will get through it.
But
the universe will survive without Paige, I think. She needs to just go to TNA, where all the graveyarded wrestlers of WWE will end up. And,
Alls I can say is I am beyond fucking stoked because, there'll always be a special place in my heart for Paige. Like, I love Paige, but someone has my heart a little bit more than Paige.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That is the Irish Lass Kicker. That is right. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky motherfucking Lynch.
She's overrated.
Right. The fuck did you just say?
You heard me, bitch. She's Harambe overrated.
Oh my god, hell no. Who else on SmackDown deserves to be holding that title? And I swear to God, I will come through this mic and stab you in your eye if you say Alexa Bliss.
I was going to say Natalya, but...
Okay, see, I can't be too mad at that because she was honestly...
Actually, really, anyone who has a vagina on the SmackDown show deserves that title more than Becky Lynch.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, there you go. Dolph, Chris Jericho, any of them, they deserve it.
No, one, Chris Jericho's on Raw.
Nobody cares. I mean, you know why I didn't know that? Because nobody fucking cares.
Do not talk about Chris Jericho like that. Because you know what? Chris Jericho still has it.
What is it? What does he have?
It. I'm
about to it you. Now, you know what? I need to get this off my chest since you're here and we're talking about Jericho. I will say that this team up he's had with Kevin Owens has made him bearable. Like, it hasn't been so bad here lately, even with the, take it in, drink it in, that bullshit.
I bestow upon you the gift of Jericho. Drink it in,
Chad. You just make the list.
Drink it in, man.
No, he's gotten pretty cool. I like the KO and him tag team they got going on. I really think they should eventually keep them together and give them the tag team strap for a while. Make them like a legit tag team. Like, really, because it runs good. The both of them,
Kevin Owens is the first Universal Champion / tag team champion. What?
Well, I don't know about giving it to him at the same time, because we all know KO is going to lose this title at the next pay-per-view. I mean,
hell no.
They're not going to keep it on him, dude.
Rollins. He's not losing to Rollins, dude.
Dude, they're not going to keep it on him. They're going to give it to Rollins. I bet you. I bet you're going to give it to Rollins.
Nope. My pick, the match there isn't gonna be a winner. Trips or someone else is coming out. We already seen Triple H screw freaking Seth Rollins once for Kevin Owens in the title.
God damn it. Roman Reigns just fucking beat Stunning Steve Austin. Fucking hey.
It's a sad day. Like, you should just turn that off, man. When a ghost beats Stunning Steve Austin.
I am about to do the Money in the Bank matchup. It's between Scott Dawson, Paul White, X-Pac, myself, Nick Solomon, Mr. Sharp, and Mikhail Dragunov.
And no, Kevin Owens was not the first Universal Champion. That would be one Mr. Finn Balor, but he did only hold it for one night, so...
He does get considered the Universal Champion, then. He had it for 24 hours.
A little less than 24 hours,
Maybe 23 hours, but, like, if he had it, then, like, he's the very first.
I agree. That's why I was laughing when they're like, we're going to do this title to determine the number one, or the first ever Universal Champion. I was like, did this last pay-per-view not happen? Like...
In their eyes, it didn't happen. Like... I mean...
You're saying it wrong, Chad. You gotta say it like Seth Rollins. Demon Kane! Sound like Demon Kane?
Yeah, I remember watching that whole thing, and I was like, why the fuck is he calling out the Kane? Like, what is the deal?
So damn, Seth, I know you began hit a little hard lately, but... Learn to talk, bruh.
For real, like, Jesus Christ. Demon Kane? Is this the Demon Kane? No, that's fucking some weird fan that attacked you in the fucking ring, you dumb shit. My God, you're turning into Harambe or something. Somebody fucking pump him full of lead or some shit. Alright, we are going to take a break so I can have a cigarette. When we come back...
Horrible.
Huh?
What?
Did you say something? All I could hear was like you cutting a Shane Rames promo. That's what I could hear.
Okay, son of a bitch.
I'm like, okay, you son of a bitch. We got some music coming up for you here. I'm getting the track set up now. When we come back, we're going to talk a little more about this TNA debate because this is quite a big deal. With them
We'll talk some more about Becky Lynch. How you doing? You know who else we're going to talk about? Becky Lynch. How you doing?
You know who else we're going to talk about? Your mom.
Dana,
how you doing?
Dana Brooks' fat booty. How you doing?
Oh my God, that ass though.
Right.
That ass though, man.
That ass
though. We're going to talk a little about WWE 17. I've seen some previews. It looks really good. Hopefully by that time, one Mr. B Suave will be in here with us, and we'll be going strong.
Hell yeah!
We can only hope.
Yep.
But we will be back. I've got a 5-song breakup for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, a 5-song breakup for you. We got the Palmer Squares.
Holy shit, dude!
Well, we may not play the entire 5-song break. I need enough so I have enough to get one cigarette in, and that way we have plenty there. You know what I mean?
Get that. Nick fit.
Yeah, make it fit. Lube it up. But yeah, here we go. We got the Palmer Squares. We got Red Hot Rebellion, Stereo Nasty, Society Red, A Sound of Thunder, in that order. So keep it locked in live. We'll be back in probably about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 maybe. I just gotta get me a quick cigarette in. We will be back live here on Exit 92 Radio, the WWE Talk. And I'm the bear.
And I'm the clown. Don't fall into any gorilla cages.
The Palmer Squares pass that fucking potion. Bam.
They'll fuck you up.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Doing hash dabs and mixing X with acidosis. Cash the bowl, kid. Pass the potion. Pass the potion, yo. Pass the potion. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Doing hash dabs and mixing X with acidosis. Cash the bowl, bitch. Pass the potion. Pass the potion, yo. Pass the potion.
Pass the potion. Grab a cold one, crack it open. One sip done, left me with halitosis. Yeah, that's potent. Dab it. Word, this is Icarus ball of wax. Had you a token, travel the globe, which isn't just flipping through an almanac. Ball the dash, they told me some bunk shit. Brain slow, but it functions. Speaking of dargent, keep in the dark like growing some fungus. Get me a brew, ill will and it kept me amused. Thrilling the pill, want the red to the blues. Turn K, roll that pepper, that pew. Before the blunt is done, I've already rolled another one. Woe is me, cold fiend, need to smoke some reaper just to go to sleep. Couch potato blaze all day, 8-ball raise up the rate of my palpitation. Wait, and about the paper. Tradesman breaking it down to vapor with a G-pen, trippy stick. Keep venting the ignition, gotta pretend that I give a shit, but I ain't got a reason to quit. So the kid been drugged up late, must be crazy. Seed of a demon, I come from Hades. Me and the clique sit and puff blunts daily. Stealing the riches, you can trust from babies. Holler and can someone pay me in dollars and cents, but it's true. I'm only poison to you, so the boys in the blue got me hopping the fences. Locked in a room with padded walls, popping balloons and Adderall. Molly shrooms in a glass of OJ. Hey. With a dash of cocaine, finna get some yayo. Wait, yo, the drip tastes different. In a minute, I'll be literally tripping face though, cause this kid straight flipped it. Thanks for nothing. That's what I get for making assumptions. What a fool of me, taking a bump of 2CT.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Doing hash dabs and mixing X with acidosis. Cash the bowl, kid. Pass the potion, pass the potion, yo, pass the potion. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Doing hash dabs and mixing X with acidosis. Cash the bowl, bitch. Pass the potion, pass the potion, yo, pass the potion.
Wait in line, pass the potion. New state of mind, fast approaching. Terminacumental cause mass commotion.
Seeing double.
Ashley Olsen, ratchet hoes in they fashion clothes. I got a bag of pills, raise your glass and toast it. Casanova, about to pack some dro, cause Zach smoke every day. That's devotion. Take 8 rips and don't cough once. Yeah, I stay tripping like I eat paint chips, sniffing chalk dust. Now my brain filled with these thought bubbles. No gang symbols getting tossed up. It's all love in the daisy age. Still blaze a J shape.
Shift and I vanish quickly.
Getting channeled in with no station breaks. I wanna know how the music feels. I wanna know how the limelight tastes. Tie-dye waves. Gaze in the mirror for an hour, can't find my face. Can't be stopped. These acid droppers been popping tabs with no cans of pop. Got a candy shop in my jacket pocket. Spitting
propaganda.
Then I'm blacking out. What just happened? Did my chest collapse or did my head explode?
Hey, don't stress, relax.
You want stems or caps? You want X or dabs? You want extra hats? You gon' spend some cash. I ain't chasing dragons, but I'm awful wasted. Been off the wagon for a long duration. Yo, but the party's raging, and that's some hard shit to walk away from. Acumen will be the master chemist, the dark apprentice, the phantom menace. I baffle experts when I answer questions. Mad high from a capsule I had for breakfast. Yeah, I'm addicted to nicotine, and when I die, I'ma die methyltryptamine. And when I die, I'ma ride in a limousine with the sky behind me getting lifted, singing like
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Doing hash dabs and mixing X with acidosis. Cash the bowl, kid. Pass the potion, pass the potion, yo. Pass the potion.
one's there. And we are back live here on Exit 92 Radio with the Big Bad Boo Bear, with the Big Cali Kid, Sean B. And that's it for right now because B Suave is not available.
And the Suave Master himself is an MIA.
MIA. KIA, just like that guy Harambe.
Wasn't a guy. It was a gorilla.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Fuck Harambe.
God.
Motherfucker.
God.
Bitch. He's a fucking bitch.
No, who's not a bitch?
Who?
Dana Brooks' fat booty. Just saying.
Ass though.
That ass though.
That ass though. Yes, sir, you are back here on the WWE Talk. Now, when we left... That's cool. When we left, we were talking about Vince and him attempting to acquire TNA. We had talked a little about Paige's suspension, Eva Marie's suspension, Alberto Del Rio's suspension, leading to his asking for a release. WWE has done a lot these last few weeks, including giving the strap to Kevin Owens. Like we were just talking about the Patriots coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who said it wasn't going to happen? Where are you, B-Sab? I know you're listening in.
I honestly thought that they were going to give it to Big Cass because Vince has a hard-on for Cass.
Guess what, B-Sab? The belt's still red, and Kevin Owens is the champ. Ah. Oh,
Okay.
I would suspend that booty I would suspend it straight into the doggy position and freaking go to town. Fuck what I would do for a Klondike bar. What I would do for that Dana Brooke booty.
That ass, though.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'd punch your grandma in the face for Dana Brooke's booty. How you doing? Walk up to the Pope and kick him right in the nutsack for that Dana Brooke booty. How you doing?
I mean, I'm looking at this booty again on Google right now.
I would straight raise Chris Benoit's family from the dead just to smother him with pillows myself for that Dana Brooke booty. How you doing?
She ain't got no booty.
The fuck'd you just say?
She got that booty. She got that booty.
And she needs to stop freaking suckling Charlotte's teat already, and needs to freaking turn on her and whoop that ass and take that belt is what she needs to do. Because every week it pisses me off because Dana Brooke's the only person that's got Charlotte's back. And freaking Charlotte be slapping her every week, telling her it's her fault that she lost. Nah, it's your fault because you suck.
If anybody wants to see a great picture of Dana Brooks, I just put it in the chatty. So there you go. If you want to take a look at that booty, maybe those titties. Because she's...
Sorry, I kind of just passed out for a minute.
She got that booty there. Oh, God. You know what? I found another one.
Oh, this one right here of her bending over the ropes. God damn. That's going as my screensaver.
I'm sure it does. I am sure it is. But I put one more. I put one more in the chatty for you guys to take a look at. Sean, you might not want to look at it because you couldn't have another.
I'm about to freaking mute my mic because I'm about to blister my palms. It's the same. Oh,
When you're disgusting,
that's Paige.
That's
Paige. No, that ain't Dana Brooke.
That ain't? Oh, they all look alike to me, so I mean.
That ain't Dana Brooke, but that Paige booty too, though.
Yeah.
Dana motherfucking Brooke.
Even though she has no talent, she had that ass, though.
That is that grade A beef.
Yeah, it's okay.
That Dana Brooke is one piece of ace.
We all know that you're a big fan of Mae Young's ass. You know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shane Reigns wants that hand to be his hand coming out of her vagina.
You don't know how many freaking fat blisters I've gotten from Mae Young.
Hell yeah.
I'll blow the cobwebs out of it. You can't say you wouldn't.
Okay, you went too far. You went too far.
Don't even. B-Sab's just in here in the chatty being salty because guess what? The title's still red, B.
Oh, God, don't mention that while he's in the chat room.
Just in case you forgot, the title's red. And who's the champ?
It's blue!
Hey, Nick, who's the champ? Who's the champ on Raw right now?
Kevin Owens.
That's right.
But, I did think, like I said, think that they were going to give it to Cass because, Vince has a hard-on for Colin Cassidy.
I told you guys who was going to win, but does anybody listen to Happy? No. Happy don't know what he's talking about. Ignore Shane Reigns. But no, guess who was right? This guy.
Well,
drink it in, man. Drink it in.
That's been the first pick you've had right in a long time. Speaking of picks,
don't you dare be sour, Nick. Don't you dare.
Speaking of picks, I think it's time for the WWE Talk Countdown.
It is now time for the W. It is now time for the WWE Talk Countdown. Talk Countdown. Talk
That's right, we are back live here for the WWE Talk Countdown. That's right, the top 10 wrestlers who should have been or should be the WWE Universal Champion.
That's right.
And it's a whole new countdown because, you know, there's a new title which we haven't really talked too much about because it sucks. But you know, we're going to talk a little about who should have been.
Kevin Owens is currently the longest reigning Universal Champion. So you watch your mouth. Because know why? Kevin Owens has it.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so close to banning you from watching any more things involved with Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho's the man.
No, bro. No, he's not.
So, let's get this shit show on the road. And
by the way, B-Sav says, Mae Young got that booty. Hashtag Shane Reigns was right. Hashtag Harambe and Shane Reigns, lovers forever.
Hell yeah. Whoever this Shane Reigns person isn't going to be happy you guys keep talking about him so much. Just saying. Just saying.
All right, at number 10. Another wrestler who should have been the first Universal Champion. I think we're going to do it like that. The top 10 who should have been the first Universal Champion. Top 10 wrestlers should have been the first Universal Champion. At number 10, I think they should have given the first Universal Championship to John Cena.
John Cena! Da, 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 da.
Now, you know, I know that we are supposed to be in this new era, and I know John Cena's on... Isn't he on SmackDown, I think?
He is on SmackDown.
Yeah. I know he's on SmackDown, but I really do think they should have... That should have been one of the guys they had given to... some thought into giving the Universal Championship, because when I think new era, these past few years, Cena has really been doing okay. I know that I give Cena some shit, and he's had some bland moments and stuff, but after watching the best matches of 2015, which is a DVD set I picked up a little bit ago, Cena really busted his ass in 15. He put on some really good matches that he lost, matches that he won, and I think that he should have been considered for the first Universal Championship, at least in the running, but, you know, he didn't. But, yeah, that's why I thought of John Cena. Now we go to number 9.
Number 9. B-Sav, where's the background music? Well, you see, B, Nick Solomon's not the master DJ that I am. So
nah, see, we don't need.
He's not about that background music.
I'm going with the quietness. I want to see what it sounds like. Silence in the background.
No, you got to have on that New Day music.
No, fuck you. We're not doing that.
Oh, no. That's when you're cutting your NutriBullet promos. So, anywho, number 9. Who should have been the first Universal Champion? It is none other than the man who was the very first undisputed champion.
I swear to God, if you say fucking Chris Jericho.
The man who beat not only The Rock, but Stone Cold in the same night.
By cheating, with help from Booker T.
None other than Chris Jericho.
All right, that was... And I'm surprised that was so low. I will give you that. You put it at number 9.
He has to be low just because, as much of a fan as I am of Jericho, again, he's not the same Jericho that won the first undisputed champion.
Yeah, he's better.
No. Jericho is badass. He's still freaking a legend.
He's not badass, though, is he? No, he's not.
He is. And you know what? He has it. He still has it, okay?
No, bro, he doesn't. He doesn't have it. He's never had it.
Has it.
No, he doesn't. He has about as much of it as Harambe has a bullet through his fucking skull.
But yeah, he had to be on the list, man, because what they could have did a really good story with that. Freaking the first ever undisputed champion. Years later, the first ever Universal champion.
You know why I didn't give it to him? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares.
You're the only person that don't care.
Nobody cares.
Chad, get this fool.
You know why Chad cares? Because him and Danny are best friends. That's why. Him and Danny are best friends. Now,
so, moving on.
Number eight. I'm going to have to say number 8 for number 8 wrestler who should have been the first WWE Universal Champion. I think AJ Styles has to make it on this list.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick.
I know he's a little low in the countdown. I have a few other guys, that I think may be better. But AJ Styles being the face of another company, who just came in here to WWE. I think he should have been considered, the new era. You're going to want that new face, at least for the WWE, kind of running the place, all pun intended. And I think he may have been a good choice to get the first Universal Championship. He should have been on Raw, I think. I think AJ really should have been on Raw, whereas his cohorts should have went to SmackDown. I can hear the keyboard warrior just typing away over there.
Like I said, not a bad pick, man. AJ Styles has
it.
He does, and obviously he has it enough that who beat your lover for the WWE Championship over on SmackDown? That's right, AJ Styles. So
He cheated, but that's cool.
Whatever. Don't hate because Dean Ambrose lost, and you had to watch that.
I didn't watch it. I don't have network, so I didn't have to watch it. So haha.
But anywho, yeah, he would have been a good pick. I'm glad to see that he does have the belt. He has been the champ in every single promotion. AJ's a freaking legend. So definitely a little low, but definitely should have been in the shoe in there.
All right, time for number 7.
And you see, I thought we were going with people that are on Raw. I didn't know it was the whole roster.
It's just the whole roster.
So all my picks are people that are currently on the Raw roster. So number 7, I think none other than the King of Swing, Mr. Cesaro, should have been up in there. He needs to get strapped at least once, man. He's been getting a little more of a push, kind of. This whole best of 7 was Sheamus. Definitely is kind of stale because who the fuck cares about Sheamus anymore?
Yeah.
But Cesaro's a beast, man. So that's why he made my number 7 pick.
I can see Cesaro maybe should have gotten it. I mean, he was actually something I thought about as well, given the strap to Cesaro. The guy is pretty badass. I am surprised he really wasn't in that tournament, for the title. That fatal 4-way matchup, I would have figured Cesaro would have been there. Nakamura, Chad, is still in NXT, so we're not doing the NXT roster. What is that?
Oh, you know what that is.
I will mute you. I will fucking mute you. I control the mute button. Damn it! Don't you do that to me. All right.
Moving on, number 6.
Number 6. The number of the beast. The number 6 wrestler who I think should have been crowned the very first Universal Champion. I kind of have to say I think they should have given it to Seth Rollins. I really do think Seth should have been the very first champ. I mean, once again, another face of the new era. This guy has been here since, the Shield and everything like that. And, he's had the strap. He got injured. He came back. He whipped ass, went up against Finn. And he may have lost, but I do think that if anybody deserved another shot one-on-one with someone else for the title, it was Seth. And we know Seth would have won. So I think Seth comes in at number 6. He should have had the honor of being the first Universal Champion.
For show.
Yo, bro.
Yep. Moving on to number 5.
Number 5.
I think number 5, again, sticking with people that are currently on the Raw roster. None other than Mr. Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, man, is badass. We've seen him. He would have fit in perfectly in that feud. We've seen the history between him and Kevin Owens. I think he would have been a really good fit in there. And I think he would have been a good first pick to be the champ there. What the hell is that?
I don't think Sami Zayn would have been a very good first Universal Champion. I don't think he has the moxie yet. I don't think he's the guy to be the face of a company like WWE. I think he'll be condemned to the mid card for the entirety of his career.
Did you ever watch him in NXT? He was the NXT champion and he was badass.
Yeah, but that's NXT. That's like being the the skinniest kid at fat camp.
Oh, hell no.
You did good.
No.
You got the strap, but, did it really take that much? I mean, who was he going up against? People like Aiden English and, that would probably, Samoa Joe, I guess, would have been kind of hard. Tyler Breeze.
You're off your rock, dude.
Tyler Dillinger. I mean, come on. I love Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn's a great wrestler. But he'll be condemned to the mid-card for the rest of his career. He's not big enough. He can talk. He's got some moves. Also, he can't stay off the injury reserve. I mean, at the last 3 times that I've watched Raw, Sami Zayn has opened it up, or was in the. He was actually the last time I watched Raw. He was in the main event against Kevin Owens.
Do you not remember
he fucked his
that
ankle
fatal
up again?
Do you not remember that fatal 4-way?
Which fatal 4-way?
The one for the United States Championship that he was in.
Yeah. I mean, the match was great, dude. That was match of the year.
Match of the year.
Yeah, dude. I'm not saying he's not a good wrestler. I just don't think he has the look to be main event material. I mean, I don't know. Kevin Owens has it. Cesaro has it. But I just don't think that Sami Zayn will ever have that look to be main eventing WrestleMania for the strap, or main eventing the Royal Rumble, defending the strap, or whatever. I just don't think he'll ever be that guy, which is not something to be ashamed of. I mean, all bullshit aside, I will sit and say that I think Jericho is talented and he's mid card. I think Sammy could be just like Jericho, be a good mid card wrestler. He gets the title a few times, but he's not a main event guy. He's not like the guy. So, nothing wrong with Sami Zayn, but I don't think he'll ever be the man with the strap over his shoulder like Triple H or Kevin Owens.
We'll see, man.
No, I mean, we'll see. I mean, maybe he will. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'll be glad if I'm wrong, because I really do like Sami Zayn. The guy is talented. He's a great wrestler. But I will stand by and say that I don't think he'll ever be main event material.
Well, I say you're motherfucking wrong.
You're a bitch waffle. How about that?
Moving on. Number 4.
Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah. Number 4, Solomon's a whore.
Number 4, Sean B's a whore. Number 4, the 4th wrestler I think should have been the very first Universal Champion. I think that it would have been a swerve to include Shelton Benjamin in there somewhere.
Ain't no stopping me, no!
I think that Shelton Benjamin could have been a good first Universal Champion.
Oh shit, you're good. You said the name, man. You need to get B-Sav going.
He has a problem with Shelton, doesn't he?
He does. I don't know why, but he was all calling him like Cisco and shit last we talked about it.
I will say Shelton did come from some very shitty roots as far as, but
Shelton Benjamin was badass, man.
When you go back and you watch that Shawn Michaels Shelton Benjamin match on Raw,
watch the matches he had with Triple H.
Yeah, like you'll see why I think he should have been maybe come in a little earlier and done the first the first Universal Champion.
Hey, and speaking of Shelton Benjamin, his surgery was a success, and they said within 6 months he is set to be making his debut to SmackDown.
Sweet.
So it is still going to happen. It's just got pushed back a little.
Cool. I'll be looking forward to that. All right, number 3.
Number 3. So this person was way too low on your list, so he's going to make number 3 on mine. The man, Seth Rollins.
What a bitch.
He's the future, man. I don't think we've seen the last of Seth as champ. Honestly, once Finn dropped the title, I thought for sure that's who they were going to give it to, was Seth again. But things changed. But still, he should have been in that match for sure, which he was. And he should have possibly been the one to be the first, or second, technically.
Because you're a bitch? What?
Why, sure.
So you say Seth at number 3 and like number 6, I think he was.
Yeah, I think he was number 6 on yours.
5, I can't remember. All right, so number 2, the second top-rated WWE superstar that I think should have been the first Universal Champion for the WWE. I'm gonna have to go with Savio Vega. No.
Papa Shango.
Papa fucking Shango. Eugene. No, I'm gonna pull a card out of your book here, Sean, and I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt.
What? My heart just stopped a little. Did you really just say that?
Yeah, I think Bray should have been in the running, or at least either should have gotten it, or at least been in the running for the first Universal Champion. Because if they wanted to pass the torch any way better, having him fight Taker at WrestleMania, and the torch, being sort of ceremonially passed over, giving him his first title reign with the new championship belt on the new show would have been the right way to do it.
Would have been some legit shit.
Would have been some too legit to quit. Oh yeah, too legit.
So that brings us to the number 1 pick.
Dun, 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 dun. Sean's going to pick a terrible pick.
That's right. Strap in, folks. Because
it's time for one of Sean's world famous number 1 Harambe horrible picks.
God
Chris
damn.
Benoit would smother himself if he had to hear another Sean B's number one.
But no one has to kill themselves tonight because this number one is the number one. WWE did it right. The person who should have...
No, I know what you're going to say.
person that won
No, you can't.
is the person
No.
who should have been. That is Kevin motherfucking Owens.
This list is supposed to be people who should have got it instead of Kevin Owens.
You did not say that.
Come on, that's self-explanatory. You're turning into a hipster.
It is not. Because
you turn into a hipster, Harambe, BLM supporting fucking douchebag.
They did it exactly how they should have.
Oh
and
my God.
Kevin Owens should have been the one to win it. He did win it.
Chad,
and
please slap him in the nuts.
And I called it, and you're just going to be all freaking salty because...
B, where are you when I need you, bruh?
Can't hate.
B, why have you forsaken me? Damn it. Why you do dumb? Why you do dumb like that? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick a number one for you.
Yeah,
That should have been the WWE Universal Champion.
Randy Orton.
Are you serious?
No.
God, don't do dumb. Don't.
Brock Lesnar.
Really?
No. I ain't gonna change my pick, man. They did it right.
I'm changing your pick for you. I'm pulling creative control.
It's set in stone, bro.
There's no set in stone. Time can be rewritten.
You don't hear me say this often. WWE did it right. The setup, the timing, everything about that was beautiful,
I think they did it right. I mean, it's not that I don't think they did it right.
And it says, from everything I heard, that Seth Rollins was supposed to win that match. And at last minute, Triple H pulled creative control over the situation. And right before the match, he let Roman and freaking Rollins know that this is how this shit's going down. So when Trips came out, and you saw him freaking pedigree Seth Rollins, that look on Kevin Owens' face was legit because no one knew that this was going to happen. And you see when after the match is over, Triple H was trying to grab the title from Foley, and Foley was kind of holding it. Like, Triple H had to, yank it from him. And they were just the look of shock was... You can see it on Stephanie and Foley. So that whole moment was legit. Kevin Owens freaking crying, freaking the look of shock on Steph's face when Triple H was walking out. Freaking, they did that moment beautiful, man. So Kevin Owens deserves that number one spot. He deserved to win that title.
It's okay. It's alright.
I will kick you in your vagina, swallow.
It's not that I think they did it wrong. And trust me, I don't have a problem with Kevin Owens. I've been saying that Kevin should have a strap for a long time. But this list was supposed to be of people who could have done it better. And there are people out there who could have been a better champion or done it better than Kevin Owens did.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this, man.
We're just going to have to agree that you're wrong and go with that.
Well, you agree that I'm right. Okay.
I'll agree that you're wrong.
Moving on here. We're moving on.
Wrong.
So,
wrong.
I pulled up,
wrong.
As you know, this year is quickly coming to an end. And
Already, yeah.
Before we know it, we're going to have the Royal Rumble on our hands, and WrestleMania's coming up around the corner as well.
B-Stab is in the chat room. He said KO is trash.
B's just salty still. That's all that is. He's Captain Salty because the title's red and Kevin Owens won like I said he was going to.
Fucking KO is trash. Fucking Sab over there. Salty.
See, in Rainbow Land where B-Sav lives, freaking John Cena holds every title.
Oh, John Cena and Bobby Lashley.
Right?
I'm surprised Bobby Lashley hasn't gotten his hands on the Universal title.
But anywho, I found this pretty cool article about 5 potential matches that can happen at this year's WrestleMania. One of them, which is the first one on the list here that I want to talk about, I know you'll be super stoked if it happens. I don't think it will. But as of late, there has been a lot of rumors going around that Sting is not done.
He's not.
And that he has some unfinished business with none other than
Mr. Undertaker.
That is right.
I read the article too, and I think he's an idiot. I think that he is a fucking moron, and he needs to not do what he's going to do. He needs to stop and think about what's actually brilliant and what actually is safe and what's good for him and his family. And he needs to stop and get the surgery, because that's what's going on. He hasn't had the surgery done yet.
Oh shit! He hasn't?
No, he's put it off. He said, "I'm putting off the surgery because once the surgery happens, he's done. Once the surgery happens, he is done. There is no coming back. The doctors have told him once that surgery happens, it'll fix you, and you will not be wrestling anymore. It'll be over with. Your career will be done."
Dang.
So he has said that he's putting off his surgery until he gets this final match, and I think he is an idiot. I think I'm a big Sting fan. I'm a huge Sting fan. But I think that to do this is not doing anything but putting your life at risk. It's not just putting your body on the line. You're putting your life at risk. Because you're going in the ring with a guy who's your age, older, who's been in the business as long as you, if not a little bit longer, who could have an accident you could, who can be a little uncoordinated, he could be having a bad night, and that's your life on the line.
Yeah, exactly. And
he already did that with Seth, and Seth is young. Seth is young and is supposed to be a good wrestler, and I like Seth, but he obviously needs some more training because he keeps hurting people. I don't care what the people say, like Sting or Finn Balor. I don't care if they want to stand up and say it wasn't Seth's fault. Fact is, the same injury happened on one move, and that move should be banned.
It is. They just announced that the buckle bomb is being banned.
It should be, because it's just too dangerous. I mean, I like watching wrestling. Don't get me wrong. I like seeing people get beat up and stuff. I don't actually want to see anybody get hurt. Nobody wants to see anybody get hurt. Heel, face, whatever.
Unless it's Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Speaking of, well, give me a second. Sorry. One last thing on the Sting Taker thing. Rumor has had it that Undertaker was never going to wrestle again after the whole WrestleMania thing this last year. So even if Sting's wanting to do this, which I'm going to agree with you here that this is a complete mistake, you're possibly putting your life on the line at this point. Because what's Undertaker's finishing move? The Tombstone Piledriver.
Yeah.
Going to land on that neck. If your neck, it's been a year, yes, but a year for that type of neck injury is not enough. Like, we've seen what this type of injury did to people that were in a lot better shape, that are a lot younger. It took out Edge, took out freaking Daniel Bryan, who...
Of course, nobody cares about them.
Oh, you get the hell out of here without blasphemy. But he can possibly Owens hard himself, man. He can just lay in the ring.
I know, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I'm saying that, any of you fans out there that are reading these articles and are praising for Rejoice and, Sting's coming back, take it from me. I'm a huge Sting fan. I don't want to see him come back to the ring if he's doing it this way. This is not the way that this needs to go about. He needs to just retire. I mean, I'm sorry. It's over with. It never got to happen. You know why it never got to happen? Because of Vince. You want to blame anybody. You blame Vince McMahon. You blame the writers. You blame, producers, whoever had creative control over that moment in time. That moment in time that every fan in WWE's universe was robbed of. They should be blamed for it. But the fact is, it's not coming back. We'll never get that moment back. It's over with. We all need to move on.
And every true wrestling fan in the history of wrestling has wanted to see Sting versus Undertaker.
Yeah, I did too.
It's not worth seeing that match when you know that one guy can potentially not walk out of the match.
Yeah, it's not worth watching Sting get killed in the ring. It's not worth watching Undertaker. Even he's too old. He doesn't need to come back. He needs to be done. His last match was good. It sucks that it had to go like that, and there was really no story for saying goodbye to the Undertaker. But another booking problem. Another fucking. You want to talk about some bad booking? Yeah, Dean, I see that. You want to talk about bullshit booking? You talk to me. But this was even worse than my booking. I mean, come on. Taker's ready to retire. Instead of giving him a closeout story that just everybody gets to say their goodbyes, some kind of retirement match, something, you give him that, and then with the consequences of winning and losing already being, Shane's gonna get Raw if you lose, or you're not gonna go on to next WrestleMania if you lose or something. If that was supposed to be the case, then why do it anyways?
And in this match, honestly,
man, Mac says Seth needs to hang it up.
Oh my God, get the fuck out of here,
Mac. We need you online. Get on Skype.
And as much as this match would be awesome to see, who does this benefit? No one, honestly. If Undertaker loses, that's another asterisk on his WrestleMania record. No one wants to see him retire on a loss. And on the same hand, if Sting loses, this is going to be his third match and third loss. So this match honestly doesn't benefit anyone other than it being super hype.
They could do it the way that they should do it. And I know this is a little cliche.
A double count out?
Huh?
Like a double count out?
They could do it as a double count out at WrestleMania. Or, so that way, it doesn't seem like it benefits anybody, but it's sort of the way it should go down. They should do Survivor Series. They should do this match at Survivor Series, Sting and Undertaker. Because if you think about it, Sting's first match in WWE, first appearance in WWE was at Survivor Series. Undertaker's first appearance in WWE, guess what? It was at Survivor Series as the fourth member of Ted DiBiase's team way back in the day. So wouldn't it be cool if they could get a hold of Brother Love, have them fight, have Undertaker and Sting fight at Survivor Series, and this is, once again, it would have been cool to see, but, it's not going to happen and it shouldn't happen now, but it would have been cool to see, Sting win at Survivor Series against The Undertaker, and The Undertaker goes walking back up the ramp with Brother Love right behind him. And then, that's the end of Taker's career. We all get a meaningful goodbye to the dead man, to the guy who's brought, fans for 25, 30 years joy every time they heard the gong. Even when Undertaker went heel, people really didn't hate him. He was just heel, and they were supposed to hate him. That's just the way it was.
And he did it too.
Yeah. So That's the way they should have done it. If WrestleMania was such a big deal about having him lose at WrestleMania again, and then having Sting lose or win at WrestleMania, they really should have done it at Survivor Series. It would have made sense. They both made their debut at Survivor Series. It would have been good, but like I said, we've talked about this a million times. It's terrible. It's sad, and this is the wrong way to do it, Sting. So I wouldn't. But they missed an opportunity.
Hell yeah, definitely.
They missed a big opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. But moving on here, the next potential match that could happen at this year's WrestleMania. God, I don't even know. Like, the salty level of the stadium would be through the freaking roof. Because we all know John Cena has been the face that runs the place for well over a decade now. But he is 39, and that's pretty old in wrestling years. And he's sort of trying to do that transition into Hollywood and stuff like that. And on the flip side of Cena, we have Vince McMahon, who's trying to ram Roman Reigns down everyone's throat. So they're saying that this year's WrestleMania, with Cena starting to make that transition to like a part-time superstar, that it would be good passing of the torch to have John Cena versus Roman Reigns at this year's WrestleMania.
I mean, I really don't think it's worth it. I really don't.
I don't see. There's no torch to be passed, in my opinion. No matter how much they try to push, you cannot pass that. What Cena has. If you can love him or hate him, he's there every goddamn night. He's carried the WWE on his shoulders through probably some of the darkest times. Like, Cena's been that one. He's exactly what he says, man. He's the standard bearer, the face that runs it. And Roman Reigns does not have that pull, man. For 2 years now, they've been trying and trying and trying, and what has it got him? Absolutely nowhere. So to me, this would be a squash match. Like, there's no torch to be passed. Like I said, Roman Reigns is garbage. I would be fully behind Cena if this match were to happen.
Well, I just don't think it's worth the time. I think that, like you said, pretty much, I mean, Roman Reigns is not going to go over with us. I mean, yeah, there is a handful of retards out there who are big fans of Roman Reigns. And there's always going to be those people who think Roman Reigns is worth it, but there are also the people who will not be watching wrestling next week because they've moved on. See, the real wrestling fans out there, the people tuning in every week, the people going to the shows, they don't like Roman because he's a bad wrestler. He's a bad talker. He's just a bad. Like, he's just bad. There's really nothing else to add to that. I think it's a waste of time, and it's just gonna, it's just gonna do nothing. It's gonna do nothing to help the WWE go forward in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be more fruitful to dig up the dead body of Harambe and throw it into the middle of the ring and let Chris Jericho and KO kick it a few times until Hulk Hogan comes in to, save the day. That would be more fruitful to do than to have them two fight. At least, KO and Chris Jericho would go over a little bit.
Hell yeah. But moving on, This match I want to see, and God, please, if it doesn't happen at this year's WrestleMania, make this match happen. They were both leaders of the Bullet Club. They both wrestled in JPW. We haven't seen these superstars go face to face other than last month at SummerSlam. They kind of had a little not altercation. They kind of showed a little snippet of them looking at each other in the back, but I want to see it go down, and that being Finn Balor versus AJ Styles, man. We know Finn's probably going to be coming back around Royal Rumble time. What better person to win this year's Rumble than Finn Balor?
Sean, can you do me a favor and add Dino to the call? I'm trying to, and it's not letting me.
Yeah. But yeah, have Finn Balor win the Rumble. Saying AJ's still champion by this time, if he is. Because are they still going to do it where whoever wins the Rumble will get to choose if they want to face the Raw or SmackDown champion?
And you're talking... I would say it's most likely going to be probably their own brand champion. I don't see how it would make any sense for the guy on SmackDown to be going after Raw as champion. Yeah, I don't think it'd make any fucking sense.
Let's just say that they still have that rule like they did last time during the brand split. Finn Balor wins the Royal Rumble. We get to see Finn Balor, AJ Styles go at it. I think this match would be fucking amazing.
I think that it would be okay.
It would be okay? It would be okay? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I don't know if it would. I think it's overhyped. I think it would be not as good as anyone hopes. I think it would end up being not a squash match or anything. I think it would be solid. But because AJ is so hyped and because Finn is so hyped, I think it just wouldn't be able to reach anybody's expectations.
I think it would blow expectations, dude. I think that has the potential to be the main event of main events at WrestleMania, man. Put some sort of freaking extreme stipulation on it. Freaking just let these two beat the fuck out of each other. Put the Bullet Club on the line. Something.
By the way, that heavy breathing is coming from one Mr. Dino. Don't call me Shano. Mac.
What's going on, guys? What is happening up here at WWE Talk?
We are discussing possible WrestleMania matches. We're talking about if Finn Balor and AJ Styles would be a good match, which Nick here thinks wouldn't be.
It's not that I don't think it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be what you think it's going to be. I think it would be a good match, but that'd be it. I don't think it would be, this 5-star match for the ages, Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat type match. I think it would be okay.
I would like to see where it would go. As far as those two competitors are concerned, AJ Styles, he is what his name. He is phenomenal. He's amazing. He works hard and he does it every day. Like he's just good at what he does. Finn Balor, I don't know. Would the Demon work or would Finn work? That would be interesting to see, because as you can tell, the Demon takes a little bit more risk, whereas Finn just himself is just more of a technical guy, a technical wrestler. So I'd like to see the Demon part of Finn Balor. I'd like to see him go against AJ Styles, because it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of more high risk, unpredictable kind of thing to throw at AJ Styles, his style of wrestling. But yeah, I would like to see it. I don't know exactly how good the matches be, because a lot of people are going to hate me when I say this, but that's okay. but Finn is not as good as wrestler as I first thought he was when I first started watching him. I thought he was amazing when I first started watching him, but now he's kind of, I don't know if it's holding back or what it is, but there's something missing that Finn had when he first showed up, and I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it.
I know what you're saying. I mean, I can't either, but I get what you're saying.
Right.
I think
AJ, awesome. AJ's the same AJ, even from TNA to WWE.
AJ
he's
will
still,
always be AJ. Like he's AJ.
hell yeah. But
by the way, also, I don't know how many more matches you've got to go through, but we need to try and look at the predictions for Clash of the Champions for Sunday, and we've got another hour left before we have to close it down for the night.
I got 2 more matches on here, and we'll move right into the next one. That being Triple H versus Seth Rollins. As we know, Triple H
That's gonna happen.
Trips has signed a 5-year superstar contract, so he is an active superstar and has pretty much booked himself into the next 3 WrestleManias at least. So
that'll be the main event, I bet you, dude. Either main event or like co-main event or like third match in before the main event. It's gonna be. You think
that they're gonna stretch it out all the way to WrestleMania, man?
Yeah, of course they are. He wants to be in the show, man. That's Trips' problem. He wants to be in the show.
Honestly, it took a lot for me not to put him as the number 1 pick, because I could see it, man. Triple H being like, you know what? I'm going to be the first Universal Champion.
Like, I could too, but dude, he wants to be in the show. He wants to be the guy, you know?
Yeah, his ego will never keep him in a suit for too long.
He's got a bigger ego than the exit wound on the back of Harambe's head.
Are you talking about Triple H having an ego?
He has a fucking ego.
Oh man, you talking ego? I think ego would run into Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. Let his soul rest in peace. Warrior. Those guys have egos. Triple H, I don't know. He's more business. He has more of a love for the business. There's a different. He's transitioned from an entertainer to a business guy, and that you see him how he runs NXT. He's phenomenal at it.
Beautiful.
He's that's his specialty. And if he's going to carry out a storyline with Seth Rollins all the way to WrestleMania, guarantee you he's going to do it his way. It's going to be old school, and you're going to be wanting to tune in to the network for only $9.99 a month.
Plug.
We should get paid for this shit. Just saying. But no, seriously, you're going to see a storyline that may be Attitude Era worthy if he does it.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
I can agree that the storyline might be good, but I am just getting tired of seeing Trips in the main event or near the main event in WrestleMania. You know, I've never.
Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see in the Who do you want to see in the main event of WrestleMania?
I want to see Cesaro in the main event of WrestleMania. I want to see wrestlers like Dean Ambrose in the main event of WrestleMania. I want to see the young. Oh my God! Shut the fuck up.
You want to see Dean Ambrose?
I want to see Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at fucking WrestleMania, alright? I want to see the matches that matter.
Speaking of Brock Lesnar, that's actually the last.
I know it's the last one. If you didn't bring it up, I was gonna bring it up.
And the plan is, what it's looking like, is The Rock versus Brock Lesnar.
Boo!
The first and only time these two have went at it took place 14 years ago.
2003 SummerSlam.
That match was huge then, dude. Some say it would be even bigger now.
The match, I have the match on DVD. Don't let people lie to you. It was okay. It was like
they originally wanted to do this match at WrestleMania 30, but plans got scrapped after The Rock got injured in the match with Cena at WrestleMania 29. And The Rock really hasn't had a match since then. Well, he kind of had that match against Eric Rowan at this past WrestleMania, but what was that, like a 5-second match?
Yeah.
There are 3 opponents on the table for Lesnar. That would be The Rock, which looks like is the biggest forerunner. Goldberg. Or Roman.
I don't see that happening.
Dude, Goldberg's going to happen. It is going to happen.
Well, look, I'm a big fan of Goldberg, but man, I do. I love that guy. Again, we won't get into details. That guy his character was awesome. But as far as his age and Goldberg and Brock now, oh, Jesus, Brock wouldn't know how to work with somebody in this wrestling business if he tried now. He can't do. Brock Lesnar is pathetic and he's trash. He's just trash. He can't wrestle. He can't wrestle. He has no respect for anybody in the back business wise. He really doesn't. He may have like 5 people that he respects. And when he's in the UFC, I'm just going to switch to the UFC real quick. He's full of him fucking self. He's not the Brock Lesnar that we knew back in the day. He's not. He's a complete fucking asshole, and I hope he gets herpes. I hope he does. I hope he gets herpes.
Hey, if Eva Marie sneezes on
Suavo.
That could happen. Your wish could happen, man. Eva Marie, all she's got to do is like sneeze on him.
Oh, she got the herpes.
With what, Sable, right? Sable's a slut, so I mean, you know.
She got dicked down by Stone Cold for years.
For real.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, she'll give him herpes eventually.
Hey, WWE diva that put out the most, Kelly.
Sonny.
True fact.
Kelly, yeah, well, both of them. Then.
Kelly. She wrote everybody almost.
Florida?
She got passed around the locker room. And yes, she is from Jacksonville.
Damn, of course, the one girl from Jacksonville.
It's everything.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to get to the top. Either that or just be on top.
Oh, shit. Dino is on top tonight, though, for real.
And on the bottom sometimes.
Oh, man. All right, so I before we move on to talking about predictions for Clash, because that's interesting to bring it back Clash, but, you know, I wanted to say something about Goldberg and Lesnar. I think it needs to happen. I really do.
Fuck no. No one wants to see
man.
that.
Everybody wants to see Lesnar get his ass handed to him. No. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to see it.
You saw what happened the first time they tried to do that.
But that was creative, man. Garbage. It had nothing to do with Lesnar and Goldberg.
Guess
all
what?
to do with creative being dicks.
Creative was actually somewhat good back then. It's worse now. They can... No. Just no. No one.
I say Owens loses the strap to Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Oh my god, dude, that's what I want to see. I want to see Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar.
What? So we can watch Lesnar squash him like he does everybody else?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know why they even signed another contract with that pathetic piece. I mean, seriously. He's bad. He is bad for business. I don't know who in the hell the WWE's kidding anybody. I don't even know who actually likes Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Who in the hell likes him?
By the way,
like as a competitor
Sammy in the chat room. Thanks for tuning in, girly girl.
What's
going on, Sammy?
Sammy, how you doing?
How you doing?
Dude, you've created a monster. I just want to let you know that, D.
He still does that shit. What we talk in the middle of this fucking how you doing? You know, we're talking about Carmella. How you doing?
How you doing?
On the last
I'm taking a dump right now. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm pushing real hard. How you doing? It works for anything. I'm gonna turn my fan on. How you doing?
I'm having a cigarette. How you doing?
Yeah. I was sitting in the AC the other day. How you doing? Eating a popsicle. How you doing?
Get that fat blister from.
And then when anybody gets in your conversation, like they just butt in, you're usually like, "Ew, what do we got here?
We got
potatoes."
You know what? If I had a dime for every time that somebody knocked me down and I didn't get back up, you know how many dimes I would have? 0 dimes!
I'd have 0 dimes.
I fucking love that. I do that at work, people will say something, if I had a dime for every time you made your mom joke and I got offended, you know how many dimes I would have? 0 dimes!
You pulled that shit on old Danny Boy in that Facebook group.
I definitely did. I love the 0 dimes thing. The energy that Enzo has with the 0 dimes thing is just fucking fantastic.
Dude, my favorite Enzo Amore promo will always be when he straight told Devon to get his lazy eye freaking.
That's something we weren't on to talk about either. It's one of the things we missed. Devon and Bubba Ray officially retiring from the WWE and then showing up at TNA the next week.
Yep. Bubba Ray came and confronted Broken Matt, actually.
Yep. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I have no idea.
Dude, to be completely honest, that's what's best. Ever since the Dudley's boys came back, a year ago?
Yeah, but the Dudleys were never given a full shot, and they ruined the fucking Dudleys.
Agreed.
Jobbed on the whole time. So, being the Dudley boy fan that I am, I'm glad that they left.
Yeah,
because
I guess I am too a little bit.
At least in TNA, they're badass.
Yeah, because it pisses me off that these two guys basically made the WWE's tag team division in the Attitude Era. They were 1/3 of some of the greatest tag teams that ever paired up a lace of boots at the exact same time. Good to see you, Nate. No, we're not dead. And they come back. I think it was more of a punishment, because they left and went to TNA. I'm sorry, they were getting treated like shit then, and guess what? They came back and they're getting treated like shit now. So of course they're going to want to leave.
And then they try to strip them of, we're not going to use tables. Like, the fuck, your career's been built on putting people through tables. How are you going to be like, tables don't define us?
I think the Dudley Boys should have been done.
That's like
should have been done. They shouldn't have went to TNA. They should have been done with wrestling.
I mean,
they've did it all. They've done it all.
They are considered the greatest tag team in the history of tag teams. Some people even consider them up there with either as good as or a little better than the Road Warriors. And I'd have to say the same. I think they're up there with the Road Warriors. They've definitely won more tag team championships than the Road Warriors. And the Road Warriors are like the status quo. When you start talking about tag teams in wrestling, you think about Demolition, you think about the Fabulous Rougeaus, the Hart Foundation, and you think about the Dudleys. Because all those teams had one thing in common, and that was heart. All these guys, it wasn't just the money they wanted. It wasn't just the fame. It was making people happy. It was putting their body on the line. If it was a pile driver or 3D through a table or falling off a ladder 14, 20 feet in the air, all of these guys had that in common. And it's sad that the Dudleys started being treated like shit. They left. They came back. They got treated like shit again. And, now they're having to go back to TNA where their talent will once again be squandered on things like Broken Matt and fucking Decay in Jeff's career. They've been broken and decaying for years. They're just now publicly admitting it.
Hey, the death of Spike Dudley was hard on them, man.
Oh my fucking god, he is not dead, you piece of fucking horse shit.
He's as dead as Harabi, man.
Harabi.
Harambe. But, we need to move on.
That's the hashtag of the night in case you haven't noticed yet. Nick's made probably umpteen million freaking.
And you know what? We have made it through with one Chris Benoit joke.
Yeah,
one.
We have.
We have made it through with only one Chris Benoit joke, which is surprising.
Was it a bullet that killed Harambe? Or was it a pillow?
2! Alright, so I wanted to, talk about Clash of the Champions coming up, which is, once again, awesome. They're bringing back Clash, WCW pay-per-view, now a WWE pay-per-view. So let's go through the matches on the card here. Our predictions for Clash this Sunday. That's only on the WWE Network for $9.99 a month.
Plug.
Plug.
All right, so and Dean
Gonna be right here live, Indianapolis.
I'm right next to it, so see you there Sunday.
Are you really going to go to it live?
Why not? Tickets only $120.
No, are you seriously going live? Because if you are, I hate you. But
me and Heavy D was going to go, but he is going to a Colts game, so I didn't know what he was doing, and I waited too long to ask him.
Who the fuck want to go see a Colts game?
Colts game over Clash of the Champions. The first time a Clash of the Champions has been in wrestling since the 90s, and he's going to go watch the Colts play?
Well, dude, I don't know. If you don't like standing for the national anthem, you go to a football game. Just saying.
No, that's true, I guess.
I don't know. He's just gonna. He's a big Colts fan.
Spoiler alert! Heavy D Colts lose.
I like the Colts. I like the Pacers. I'm more of an NBA type of guy and a soccer type of guy. But anyways, no, I have an opportunity to go, but just because I'm going to wait on my buddy so we can go. We've got some things on a bucket list. We got to go to a Raw, SmackDown, and a pay-per-view, and then eventually a WrestleMania before we die. And it'll probably be soon. We're not going to get to see 75.
I've crossed things off my WWE bucket list. I've been to Raw and SmackDown Live too many times.
I have been to NXT, which is the coolest thing
I'm about to go to my first NXT Live.
Dude, it's so much fun.
Hey,
you're gonna really enjoy it.
Hey, but I get the good people. I get to see shit.
Dude, you know what? I've realized since that NXT, I got to see all of these cruiserweight guys before you guys got to see them on TV.
Oh, Cruiserweight Classic, man.
All of those guys that were in the Cruiserweight Classic, I seen them.
I'm going to get my first NXT Live, and then I still need to go to a WrestleMania and a pay-per-view.
Well, hopefully we can both make it to WrestleMania one day. All three of us together at the same time. That's the plan.
Fuck yeah.
But, okay, Clash of the Champions. We're not going to talk about the pre-match, the pre-show, because it's just female fat Roman Reigns versus Alicia Fox. It's not really anything worth a damn.
You talked about Nia Jax.
Yeah. Same thing. Female fat Roman Reigns, Nia Jax. So the first official match of the night is WWE Cruiserweight Champion on the line as TJ Perkins defends it against Brian Kendrick. We'll go around and we'll say who we think is going to win and why, and we'll start with Sean, and then we'll go to Dean.
I'm going to go with TJ Perkins just because he just won it. He put on a hell of a performance in the Cruiserweight Classic. He's badass, man. Freaking nothing against old spanky Brian Kendrick. It was good to see him back, man. It kind of shocked me when they brought him out on Raw this past week. I know he was in the Cruiserweight Classic and stuff, but I think TJ is going to keep that beautiful Cruiserweight belt.
Okay. We'll have to see. Dino, what do you think?
No offense to anybody that I don't really care for the cruiserweight division. That was, I mean, no. Now hear me out. I mean, the awesome competitors. They do some really cool stunts in the ring, almost better than anybody because of their size. They have that ability to do that. They're very high pace, fast action type of wrestlers, and props to them. I think they're great. I think the only problem is that I'm just not into it. And that's just that part of wrestling, and that's okay. I'm more into the lucha style of wrestling. I do like that, but as far as my prediction, who's going to win that, I'm going to go with Brian Kendrick. I think that he's been in the business for a little bit, and I think that at 37, he can pull it off.
We only got probably like 30 minutes left, and then all done.
Okay. We only got 30 minutes.
We got,
but yeah, Brian Kendrick. That's my prediction for that.
So we got one Kendrick. We got one of T.J. Perkins. So we'll have to see. So far, I think it's going to be Brian as well. I think they're going to give the strap to Brian.
Why would they? If they were going to do something like that, then why didn't he win the Cruiserweight Classic?
I don't know. Why'd they give DDP the championship at like 37 years of age? I mean, come on.
Because why not? I think Brian's going to take it because Brian has already had a successful run in WWE.
No.
I think
Brian Kendrick, he needs to lose. You know why? Because he's the one who trains that piece of shit Eva Marie.
Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. Give it to TJ.
There you go. I knew I can sway you.
All right. Next up is the final match in a best of 7: Cesaro versus Sheamus. I'm going to go first here because I've been wanting to talk about this. I know that you said earlier that you don't think it's worth a damn, Sean, but I mean, really, this kind of brings me back to the old school style, of matches like Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson and Dusty Rhodes and. I think that this is this kind of wrestling we need back in the business, and this best of 7 series has been classic, nothing but classic, and I think Cesaro's going to take it.
I have nothing against the best of 7 series. I think they should have had a better person than Sheamus, because who the fuck gives a care? Like, who gives a shit about Sheamus anymore?
That's true.
Sheamus has kind of died. His character has went down the shitter from this first time he showed up.
Exactly. He came on the scene, freaking ending freaking Jamie Noble's career, freaking destroying, making Cena his bitch. Then he gets hurt, comes back looking like a retarded pirate, and freaking joining the League of Booty. Like, come on, he's bum.
Yeah, the League of Booty were 10 times better than the New Day, but whatever.
My pick would definitely be for Cesaro to take it.
Yeah.
Yep, Cesaro.
All 3 ways, so you're getting it here, folks. Yeah. First, Cesaro's going to take it, hopefully. All right, the next matchup really doesn't matter because we know they're end up just going to give it to Roman anyways, but it's Rusev defending the United States Championship up against Roman Reigns.
Rusev!
Who do I want to win it? I want Rusev to win, but who do I know is going to win it? They're going to give it to Roman. He's going to be the underdog. And
who's going to win?
The Superman punch, and nobody really fucking cares.
I want to win. I'm calling it like I called Kevin Owens. Rusev crushed.
Yeah, they may give it to him. I don't know, but I think they're probably going to give it to Roman.
Nah.
I think they ought to give it to Roman. I think they handed Roman the championship way too fast. He wasn't ready for it.
Oh, God, here we go.
I think Roman needs to start from the bottom and go up like they used to back in the day. In the back in the day, it was you won the fan. What is he? It was King of the Ring. And then it was the IC title. Then you won the Royal Rumble. Just small steps like that. It necessarily didn't go that way all the time, but just small steps. And I think they need to reset him.
Yeah, exactly. And back in the day, like you're saying, at least 9 out of 10 superstars, they held some sort of mid-card title before they ever got a shot at the title.
Right. Now they just give it to Kevin Owens. I'm just saying. They just give it to him. They like, here you go. We'll put it on you for a little while because
we're the Intercontinental Champion.
We have a short attention span fucking audience now. So we need to change the championship every 10 minutes, like as best we can. So here you go, Kevin Owens.
Dude, I'm very happy with Kevin Owens winning, but I agree. They pushed Roman way too soon, and that's one of the biggest reasons I hate him. Other than he's freaking talentless, freaking piece of shit.
He's a male Nia Jax. I mean,
yeah, Mia Jax. She's worthless.
Yeah,
but yeah, I kind of hope they give it to Roman. Because Rusev's character, just I don't know, him and Lana. That
Lana booty though.
That ass though.
It's his character's starting to die down, and I don't know how much they're going to do to him because you don't have like a good United States person to make a main event at WrestleMania that would defeat the Russian, you know what I mean? Like it's not like Rocky and what was the other guy's name? Rocky 4.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You don't have that type of storyline with Rusev, and honestly, so far he moves very well. But that's really all he's got. He hasn't shown me anything different. He needs to step it up.
Dude, what I would give to see Dana Brooke and Lana go at it. Oh, I'd sell my grandma to watch them two.
You actually like Dana Brooke?
Oh my god, I fucking love Dana Brooke.
Like I said, no talent, but a good ass, so that's really all that matters.
Oh, hell no. Did you watch her at NXT? Dana Brooke's badass, dude.
I like Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, she's hot. She's porn star quality hot. Like she's got those.
No, hell no, Dana.
She's awesome.
Alexa Bliss looks like a nasty little hood rat.
She's beautiful, but now
she is not attractive.
You guys must like women on the bigger side. I don't know. I don't know what your preference is.
I prefer bigger women,
and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. That's great. But she's got that short stature. Alexis Bliss does, and she's just. I mean, she's.
You dig that?
Her and Sasha Banks and when AJ Lee left, I kind of lost. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then,
yeah, dude, I have pictures from a WWE live event where AJ Lee was sitting on the middle rope, and I got the most beautiful picture of her booty.
That ass, though.
That ass.
I'm going to need you to send that to me. For this, I need that for the Spank Bank. So
I'll pull it up. I got it. I'll send it to you.
All right, the next matchup is while they exchange pictures of different wrestlers and fondle over them. The next matchup is Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn.
Sammy.
I think they're going to give it to Sammy to kind of start giving him some kind of push for the mid-card.
Oh shit! I know. Sorry to interrupt, but breaking news here: the Patriots are up 3-0 over the Texans.
Oh, nobody fucking cares. They're playing the Texans, dude. All right, they're beating up a retard.
Hey,
did you say the Patriots?
Hell yeah, the number one team in the NFL, the greatest of all time.
Is this the same Patriots that won the Super Bowl right after 9/11?
Yeah.
The same.
Oh, don't get me started. NFL's rigged.
Greatest of all time, Tom Brady. Yeah,
man, they say that wrestling's fake. No, NFL's fake.
Yeah.
That's fake as it can be. I'm sorry. I'm boycotting the NFL. They just I don't like them.
My pick is for Sami Zayn. Everyone knows I'm a huge Jericho fan. I could see him swerving and let Jericho get it being the win, but I'm going for Sammy.
Nice.
I think it's gonna be Sammy too. I think they're gonna give it to him. Dino, what do you think, buddy?
Sammy, but I don't want him to. But Sammy, I don't even want Jericho to win. I just want it to be a draw.
That would be interesting if it was a draw. So, I mean,
Yeah, but they're probably going to give it to Sammy. Yay, Sammy!
I like Sammy. Sammy's awesome.
Sammy's in-ring ability is amazing, but his promos and his character I don't like. It just doesn't draw my attention. He doesn't pique my interest. But when he wrestles, oh, I take notice. Oh yeah.
Oh,
you gotta have the total package. You know what I mean? You gotta have it all. You gotta have the charisma. You gotta have the promos. You gotta have the wrestling ability.
So
you gotta have it all.
Lex Luger, then.
No, Lex Luger wasn't even a total package. He was just called that.
Right,
total
he was a total package.
Just the total dipshit.
Don't be fucking with Lex Luger.
Fuck Lex
I
Luger.
will fuck you. I will fuck you.
I will enter you.
I will fucking enter you over and over again. Then I will not call you after I'm done.
This will not be over quickly. You will not enjoy this.
God, B-Sav is just going to town in the chat. You know, Sammy has been so whack lately. Alexa Bliss.
I'm starting to think that this isn't B-Sav. I think this is the ghost of Benoit who hacked B-Sav.
Dana Brooke is the Rhino of the women's division.
What? A fucking beast?
No, a jobber.
Badass? Freaking, don't hate on Rhino B-Sav. Rhino's he's going to be the next mayor of Detroit.
Hey, who wants to be the mayor of Detroit? I mean, come on. All right, so the next matchup is another one that probably won't matter. It's a triple threat match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Charlotte as a champion versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. I say it's not going to matter because Charlotte is involved, and even though I do think she's a good women's champion, the way they've been working this whole angle has been just kind of shit. So, I think it's just going to be... I don't know, man. I want Bayley to take it.
Nah, it's too soon. It's too soon for Bayley. I want her to, too. I'm a huge freaking Bayley fan. But
I could just give it back to Sasha.
I think Sasha Banks is going to take it due to Dana Brooke fucking up Charlotte. Dana Brooke's finally going to snap and get tired of freaking being abused by Charlotte. And it's a triple threat, so there's no disqualification. Dana Brooke's going to fuck Charlotte and cost her the title.
She's going to fuck her right there in the ring?
God, I hope so.
We will see. I'm going to say they're going to give it to Bayley. You're going to say they're giving it to Sasha Banks. How about you, Dino? What do you think, bud?
I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks that they're going to go with the whole Ric Flair bad guy with Charlotte. You know how Ric Flair always in his career, no matter, what the odds stacked against him, he was the heel, he was the cocky one, and he always ended up walking out with the title. I honestly see them doing that just for prediction-wise, for rumor-wise. But if we I don't think they're going to give it to Bayley quite yet. I'll be surprised if they give it to Bayley right away. Because then what kind of legitimacy are you giving to the women's title? Now, granted, it wasn't much when you gave it to Charlotte. Charlotte was all she was just a person to say, hey, here's the title. You guess what? You just made history. First ever women's title, you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. And then now she's the first ever two-time.
Yeah.
She's got the Flair name. She's had to work her ass off to get there, even harder than some of the women there because there's a lot more expected out of her. So she is the heel. I would not be surprised if she walks out with it. I really don't. But if they don't give it to her, I think Sasha's going to take it because, and only because, I don't think they're going to hand it to Bayley just yet. I think Bayley
still too soon.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, you whisper really fucking loud.
Yeah, he does.
What'd you say?
Oh, guys, I
I have moved back to Indiana. I haven't moved all my stuff over yet, but just to let you know, I'm going to work all this winter, probably into winter, January, February. But I will try to be getting on more with the podcasting. But it's just I've got a ton of shit going on,
dude. It's
right
whenever
now.
Whenever you get back, we understand.
Don't worry, I will be back on schedule eventually in the next couple months.
We were just
Sean disappeared off the face of the earth for like 3 weeks. This douchebag here.
Hey, I've been dealing with some stuff.
You've been busy. I know. I see your Facebook posts. You've been quote unquote air quote busy.
Yeah, I've been trying to woo this girl like I've never wooed a girl before.
Wait, you're into girls?
I am.
Holy shit!
What's his name?
What's his name? How you doing?
How you doing?
It's a her, and
she has a vagina, and
she does. She has a vagina and boobs,
and
Can you send us some pictures? How you doing?
How you doing?
And she happens to be the most fucking beautiful woman in Bakersfield.
I beg to differ because that would be my wife. She is the most beautiful woman in Bakersfield. So.
Wait a minute, she's not in Bakersfield.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world. Bakersfield is in the world, so.
Nah.
No, don't count though. Don't count. You can't say that.
Counts. And one hundo counts.
Hey, do you send her flowers?
Dude, I just bought her fucking $20 flowers yesterday.
$20 flowers. Hell yeah. Hashtag $20 flowers.
Hashtag $20 a damn bushel, alright? I spent $40.
None said I love you like hashtag $20 flowers.
I ain't spending $75 flowers.
And for your birthday, baby, you get a big chicken. How you doing?
See, for her birthday, she gets Dairy Queen.
Ooh.
Yeah,
oh, shit. Oh,
I go take the diabetic to the Dairy Queen when we get it.
Next week on WWE Talk, I want you guys to talk about like when you was in high school. I want to know, and that goes for anybody on the chat boards. I want to know, how wrestling has pretty much
we have
been a part of our lives back in high school or back in junior high or whatever when wrestling was hot at its peak. What was you doing in school? What was you emulating? What was you imitating, if you will? What wrestlers did you imitate? Did you ever, for Halloween, dress up as, a wrestler or anything like that? Did you ever try to do backyard wrestling with your buddies? Shit like that. I want to know that.
Hell yeah. And you know what? We're going to make it official. You free this time next week, Dino?
Let's see. Today is Thirsty Thursday.
Yep.
It all depends if I depends on if I can get off at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time because that's what I'm on now. Anyways, so
get you on, whether we can get you on or not next week. WWE Talk, we going old school.
Well, we're gonna have to do it on Tuesday night. Because Thursday, Hano usually goes on Thursdays, but he wasn't going on tonight. And I was like, fuck it, let's try and get a WWE Talk up. So
we'll work it out, but the next WWE Talk is going to be old school night.
All right, so the last, we got 2 more matches. This next match is the Raw Tag Team Championship match, New Day. Big E and Kofi Kingston with Xavier Woods take on Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I have to say they're probably just going to give it to the New Day because, they've been making them, actually seem good or something for last year. So they're going to give it to the New Day, and Luke and Gallows and Carl Anderson will get jobbed out just like they have most of the time they've been here in WWE. I will mute you.
We already know who's gonna win.
Fucking bullshit.
New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
No, wait a minute. Who the New Day going up against now?
Gallows and
you
Anderson.
Guys just ran Gallows and Anderson. I swear to God, if Gallows and Anderson wins, I'll probably quit watching wrestling for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, let's keep it on the New Day, the most terrible fucking tag team in the history
dare
of
be sour,
the
Nick.
WWE.
Don't you dare.
Let's keep
be
it on
sour.
them. Let's not try and move things and then correct this giant mistake we made more than a year and a half
don't
ago.
fix what isn't broken, dog.
It is broken. It's been broken for the entirety of their title reign.
Jay rocks. Dude, Jay rocks.
You know who's a better tag
What
team?
other?
Do you know who's a better tag team, Sean?
Who?
Harambe and Chris Benoit would make a better tag team.
Whatever.
Harambe and Chris Benoit versus Rhino and Heath Slater would be a better match.
The Rockers are better than Gallows and Anderson ever was. Or ever is.
Yeah, of course they're better.
Eugene and William Regal are better than the
Yes. Yes, agreed.
What is your deal with a great tag team?
What with Gallows and Anderson?
Yeah. What is your deal with these guys? They're like the greatest tag team ever.
What? Have you been watching the same wrestling program that I've been watching?
They're not the greatest tag team ever, but they do remind me a lot of the Outsiders.
What?
Yeah, I can kind of.
You mean to tell you mean to tell me that I'm listening to one of the biggest WCW fans of all time, and you're going to sit there and tell me that these guys are anything like Hall and Nash?
They remind me of Hall and Nash, man.
Yeah. There you go, B. Finally, B-Sav freaking being productive in the chat. Gallows and Anderson equals trash.
Oh, that's because B-Sav is salty. Nate, don't you dare bring up the Ascension. We don't even talk about them anymore.
The Ascension's better than freaking Anderson and Gallows right now.
Don't you say that. That's
No, I won't agree with that. The Ascension was a joke.
I was looking forward to freaking the Bullet Club being in WWE. I was freaking marking out for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
All they've done is freaking...
But yeah, for real, I don't think that they're the greatest tag team of all time.
Freaking these bunk-ass promos looking like doctors and shit.
But I do think that they're a good tag team, and I think that they sort of channel a little bit of what the Outsiders used to be. You know, Hall and Nash and the way they used to...
Hell no. The only thing Gallows has anything to do like Kevin Nash is he's stiff and he's got bad knees.
Oh my fucking God. I get it. You have no idea what you're talking about. It's alright, I understand. You know what I mean?
Fuck Kevin Nash in a stupid ear.
Fuck what you stand for.
Hey, unlike Kevin Nash, I can't stand because I have good knees.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. That was a good one.
We all know what the main event's going to be. That is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens gonna put the hurt on Seth Rollins.
I think that Kevin Owens is probably gonna win it. I hope he does. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna give it to Seth, but I really think they're gonna keep it on.
I think Triple H is gonna screw Rollins again somehow. It's either gonna end in a disqualification.
He's gonna enter Rollins.
Something's gonna happen that the match isn't gonna finish, or Kevin Owens will get some kind of crazy win. Well, I don't think they're flipping titles already.
Yeah, that's a tough one because that's one of those finally an unpredictable match. You know, it could go either way. They could screw Kevin, or they could screw Seth, or Seth may pull something off that has nothing to do with the match at all, and just do some kind of promo in the back, and he said he was going to be their worst nightmare. And we're going to see. We're going to find out if Seth Rollins can pull off the baby face. If he can pull off a baby face, then we got his niche. But if he can't pull this baby face off, he might as well hang it up, because him as a heel sucked ass.
Well,
he was no good.
If he wants to pull off a baby face, he better stop helping Roman Reigns.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw at the end of Raw.
Yeah. Well. Now hold on. Now hold it. That's the whole persona there. The baby face. One baby face helping out another baby face. So either Reigns is going to have to go heel, or you know what I mean. That's what that was about. He wants to stick it to. Well, we don't see him anymore, the Authority, but he still wants to stick it to the people that he thought had his back, and out of nowhere, they didn't really have his back.
It was kind of like a steel chair to the back. Who knew? Karma's a bitch.
I say that Kevin Owens wins, and Seth makes everybody pay the best he can. I hope he curb stomps Stephanie McMahon. That would be awesome. Hey, do you remember when Randy Orton did that in the ring? He gave her that middle rope DDT, and then he kissed her.
Did he skull punt it?
Tripp lost his fucking mind.
He had him handcuffed to the thing. That was awesome. That's diabolical right there.
That was Orton at his best, man. That was the apex predator.
Yeah, that was some good shit, man. That really was some good shit.
He became a sexual predator that night, too.
Hell
but
yeah, we're all sexual predators on the inside, I think.
Damn, B-Sap says Snitsky and just
incredible.
I
see what B-Sap said. B-Sap's a little bitch.
Albert and Horn, Fools, Anderson and Gallows.
It's not my fault that Sav Reigns there in the chat room can't keep his fucking cocksucker shut. Fucking Sav Reigns, B-Sav, bitchy boy, fucking fucker, fuck.
No, Nate, come on. Goldberg, Spears, Rollins. Come on now. That's a little much.
Goldberg, Spears, Rollins.
You're gonna make Nate freaking Nick Cream over here. Stop saying Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Spielberg was better.
Gilbert was badass. He should have been the champ. Just like Savio Vega.
Savio Vega.
Hashtag Papa Shargo for champ.
Savio Vega should have been the first Universal Champion.
Hell yeah.
But we have reached the last few minutes of the show. We're fixing to say goodnight. Next week we're going to try and come on. Yeah, we're going to try and come on around Tuesday or so. Wednesday night, next week. It'll be a bit of a later show, but the Black Cadillac Kings will be on with me and Hano on Real America Live. Next Thursday, Hano should be back with another Weekly Rapture. Hopefully we'll be back Tuesday night with a WWE talk. We'll have to see. But yeah, thanks again everybody for tuning in. I'm just going to put some music up here to play us out for the night.
Hell yeah. And then next time, always take care of each other and yourselves. I am the Big Cali Kid Sean B.
I am the Big Bad Bear.
Beetle Max signing out. Y'all keep it locked in here at Exit 92 Radio and show up next week for WWE's Talk Old School.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.